Happy Friday and welcome to Code Rhetoric with Tam Talk. This is your girl, Tamara Abraham. I am the founder of Abraham Medical Coding Coach and also, of course, the voice behind Code Rhetoric with Tam Talk. So today, I wanted to talk about all things that are coding related, which includes the good, bad, as well as the ugly. In the coding arena filled with a gazillion blog posts, podcasts, and web training that is focused specifically on the art of medical coding, I wanted to take this opportunity to discuss the unwritten, observant aspect of coding. For example, let's look at the underlying topics that coders think they may vent about, and they may want to say it in staff meetings, but they don't. So consider Code Rhetoric with Tam Talk, the water cooler conversation. So my code rhetoric rant for today is quality versus quantity. I've been coding for 20 plus years and part of me felt like I missed something. And what I mean by I felt like I missed something is like, when did quantity begin trumping quality? I thought the purpose of medical coding was to provide an accurate review of health and medical services. Like, for example, when did we start pushing out high volume codes? Are we still concerned with medical necessity? Is medical necessity still the important key or aspect of medical coding? These are questions inquiring minds want to know. So sure, every job has an expectation of producing. I get that. I'm a business owner. And I understand without production, what's the purpose of conducting business or even having goals? When we start placing volume, in other words, quantity over quality, I always felt like we lose something. We lose something in the aspect of that we're trying to gain more, but the quality or the content is less. A prime example as it relates to coding is the entire revenue cycle. Yes, the entire revenue cycle loses purpose along with money. If quality coding isn't submitted, the claim is returned and we're forced to rework it. So, for example, we're so focused on putting out a high volume number of claims that we oftentimes neglect to verify that the coding is accurate. Again, are our ICD-9, I'm telling my age of my career path, are ICD-10 codes coded to the highest specificity? If not, that claim has a possibility, we know that it will be denied and that claim will come back to the office or to our facility where it's going to go through a process of reworking. And that process includes multiple people reviewing that claim denial, doing the research and spending time evaluating that particular note and claim to ensure that it's going to be correct when it goes back out. So not only is that money being wasted because you're paying for the time that the employees spend on that particular encounter or claim. And then if you have to speak with the doctor in regards to the denial and the diagnosis, that's time you're taking away from your doctor, and the doctor is able to see other patients. So again, that is time. And again, that's more money and more resources that we're utilizing to ensure the quality of that claim is correct. So again, I always say it's just a waste of time. We're putting more emphasis on the quantity of the claims that we're producing versus the quality of it. And let's not forget how quantity or the high productivity requirement can cause employee burnout and low morale. So I always thought in the back of my mind, who created this whole productivity agenda, the goal? And I always wonder if it was a non-coder, someone who's never actually sat down and done coding, if they were the ones that came up with that particular idea of allowing quantity to trump quality. So if you're out there and you're listening, I would like for you to consider rethinking the quantity over quality process. As the old adage states, it's not in the quantity, but it's in the quality. So let's start refocusing on the quality of coding. Well, that's my code rhetoric rant for the day. If you have any code rhetoric topics or comments, please share. I'm on all the social media outlets under Abraham Medical Coding Coach. So until next time, happy coding.